half a teaspoonful each of garam masala, cumin, fenugreek, kalonji, coriander, black mustard seed, yellow mustard seed, maize, nutmeg, hot green chili, hot red chili, dill, kangaroo, capsicum, cardamom, cinnamon, fennel, juniper, cloves, cayenne, turmeric, cream, and hardy, Willis, saffron. Here we go. I'll put those in there like that. And if you haven't got any of these, don't worry. Just use an OXO cube.
Ronnie Barker a racist? Hardly. But gags at the expense of Asians were for years a part of mainstream British entertainment. For decades, white Britain has seen Asians as harmless figures of fun, and we've been happy to not know too much about them, so long as they keep their distance. But the events of 9/11 changed all that. The sight of British Asians chained up in Guantanamo Bay has unleashed fears that we are living with the enemy within. Suddenly, it's time to find out what's really going on inside Britain's Asian communities. Tonight, we bring you our user's guide to all things Asian. Everything you wanted to know, but didn't dare ask. To begin with, the people we usually lumped together as Asians are actually different groups from different countries who came here at different times to do different things. And behind their stories are some remarkable tales.
You do not drink this, you rub it in.
In the 1960 film The Millionairess, Peter Sellers was quick to exploit the comic potential of the Asian doctor. During the 60s, thousands of doctors took the 5,000-mile journey from India to work in the NHS. Today, an astonishing 1 in 20 Indian men work in British medicine, 10 times the national average. But this didn't happen by accident. They were part of a calculated raid on India's professional elite, led by the most notorious anti-immigration activists in British history.
Is enough now.
Chicken tikka masala is now Britain's favourite dish.
Good evening. Are you ready to order?
But the chef who serves it up isn't Indian at all. His roots lie in another country, Bangladesh, 7,000 miles away. Chicken tikka masala is the result of tens of thousands of families fleeing to 70s Britain, thanks to a tragic set of circumstances involving an epic natural disaster, a civil war, and a British recession.
Did you want any help, sir?
And behind the Asian corner shop, the most familiar image of all, lie a group of traders who came from another continent altogether. Africa. They fled to Britain in their thousands, thrown out by a ruthless dictator.
I want to see that the whole Kampala street is not full of Indians.
And from the villages of Pakistan, young men travelled to Britain lured by the post-war manufacturing boom. It turned out to be a life of grime in the factory sweatshops of the north, doing the jobs that no one else wanted to do. The journey to Britain of doctors, cooks, shopkeepers and workers from the Indian subcontinent to settle in this country is one of the most extraordinary migrations in history. This is their story.